You ain't got much left. You need some more.
No.
Well, good morning, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's Saturday morning. We just finished breakfast. We were just sitting here having coffee and debating on what we're going to do today.
Yeah, look at me.
I cleaned the microphone cover because when y'all fell over the other night, just a little bit of stuff got on there. Maybe a little bit of, what do we have on sweet potato?
No, that chopped up stuff last night.
No, it wasn't here, was it? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. It's clean now, but it's still a little damp. So, Mama, it's storming here.
Yeah.
It's 61 degrees, 10:30 in the morning, 10:35, but it's storming. Mama said it was the brightest lightning she'd ever seen.
And the day, it was just so white. It was just terrible.
Did it scare you?
No, it was way off.
Was you scared?
No, I wasn't scared. It was far off. The thunder was really loud, like a boom almost.
I came through and Mama said, I didn't know how long you was going to be in there. I said, well, I was getting ready up a storm. She caught on right quick. And she said, I heard you getting ready then and seen it. It was loud thunder. I guess our snakes have been woke.
I said snakes, bears, and everything's woke from sleep.
When I was a child, it would scare me to death if it thundered in the winter because they would say, thunder will wake up snakes. And I thought, oh, but I didn't think about it in the spring or the summer. It was just the idea of them being woke up mad, I guess. Y'all ever heard that before? Thunder will wake up snakes.
Mm-hmm.
I say it's a real thing. I don't know.
That thunder this morning woke everything up.
Abby didn't care.
Well, she was plumb up against the door.
She was sitting right there on the door. Well, she sat there. It's her perch. She was like, no, I don't care. Let it storm.
She wasn't even in her bed at party.
Mama says Abby's getting fat.
Oh, she's terribly fat.
Mama. She's just curvy. No,
she's straight. She ain't got no curls no more. She used to have curls.
Anytime and every time. She gets fed about 3 times a day. So maybe we ought to cut out.
One of the meals.
Not cut out, cut down. I thought I was doing good. I used that same little cup to feed her, and it's about probably
16 ounces.
16. It's about a pound. Is that too much to feed her? I don't know. I'm not an expert on nutrition, no matter what.
I believe she's hungry, starving, and.
But when she came here, she wasn't like emaciated. She was just thin.
She was thin.
She's not thin anymore.
She's broad. She's like me. She's as broad as she is long.
I don't care if you're a human, a stray dog, a rescue dog, a cat. We're going to feed you here. You're going to get fed. Okay, right, Mama?
She's getting fed too much, I'm afraid.
We'll negotiate, Mama. We'll see. Now, she does get a lot of treats. I mean, every time I look at her, I give her a treat.
They're mounting up on her.
But she's just so cute.
You look at her real good in the daylight.
I see her every day, Mama.
I know it, but she's not got curves no more.
Well, that's fine. She's still perfect. What are y'all up to today? Anything good? You just going anywhere? Anybody going junking, antiquing? We were going to, but it's raining and storming. I don't want to, 2 things. I don't want to drive in it. I don't want to, if I get something, I don't want to get wet getting back to the car. And then, if we go that far, that sometimes holds me back, I'll just be honest with you. Because we live rural, in the rural area. When we go somewhere, we make it count.
Yeah.
We're like the old pioneers. So, if we just decided to go junking, some of y'all go junking, I'm sure, you just run down to your thrift store or wherever and you come home. Now, we would probably need to get a list, hit the junking place, because nothing there would spoil, and then run by the deli, get some cold cuts, get some fruit, some vegetables down there at the riverside, and then Mom would probably have to run into the Walmart, Because we're right there. Why waste a trip? And then I'd probably want to go into the Tractor Supply. Because it's right there near the Walmart.
All of that. We do
All that
day
would
long.
need to be done in an outing.
It's all day long.
And then we'd come dragging back in here about 3 o'clock where we'd done all that stuff. And then we would spend from 3 to whatever time trying to catch up, and we'd be saying stuff like, "We stayed all day. I didn't think it'd take us that long," which we knew immediately it would take us that long. Because we making a bunch of trips. We running around every morning.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
we
what
just
it
won't go.
is.
I got stuff to do around here. I've got projects I want to do. Nothing too horrible, just a few little projects. I'd like to do some painting today on some furniture.
It won't do good, and it's the humidity.
That's right, Mama, so I ain't doing it.
That's right. Talk you out of that fast. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And I want to rearrange my office a little bit. You people who have home offices, do you have trouble? I love a window. Love having a window. But if it's behind me, it shines on the screen. If it's this way, I'm looking into the light and it makes it harder for my screen to be seen. So I've got an idea. If I put it in that corner by the window, I'll have the window coming this way and I'll have my computer over in that corner. I don't know.
You'll change it again in a few days.
No, I'm not big on changing. Once I find a
Perfect
sweet
spot.
spot, this works for me. I ain't moving. But even with the blinds closed, those little holes in the blinds and I get a little reflection on my glass.
Yeah, so
And I'm
it's
doing
the
this.
morning the sun is what it is.
Yeah, it gets all the eastern sun. So after about 11, 10, it's gone up and over and I'm fine. But when do you work a lot at the mornings? When I first started, it's dark. I don't have to worry about it. But those are just little problems. I'm glad to have those problems. Glad to be a part of those kind of problems. Speaking of problems, speaking of real life problems, y'all know Mama Sue had her more scans yesterday. And she came on last night and she said everything was perfect and wonderful. Congratulations, Mama Sue. That blessed my heart so good to see that, because I know the journey you've been in and I've heard you talk about it, and it's just a prayer answered. So we was so glad to hear you say that last night. I know most of y'all watch Mama Sue and love her just as much as we do. Mama Sue helped us out a lot with our cookbook, and she's just as, when you talk to her in person, off the camera, it's the same Mama Sue. The same sweet little salt and light that you see on her videos. That's who she is. And we just thank the world of her and love her. And so thankful for that good
All
news.
the good reports.
It was truly, it really thrilled my heart yesterday. We're not going to do anything major today. We've been wanting to go junking for 2 weeks. Now, what on earth could we use?
Nothing.
Well, I'd like to replace those 2 Curry and I bowls, if I can find a couple of those soup bowls. I'm always looking for specifics, and that makes junking difficult sometimes. There's a few things that if I ran into it, that the brown McCoy ware, like the mixing bowl, I got that when we was junking. If I could find more pieces like that, I'd probably get some of those. I like to have a set of plates of those, and I like to have a set of coffee cups very similar to this. I think they're even called beer steins on their side. I seen somebody advertise some on Etsy, or not Etsy, on Marketplace, and they were calling beer. I don't think they're beer steins. I don't think McCoy would make beer steins. I believe they're just big old coffee mugs like this.
That's almost a quart. It's over a pint, ain't it?
This,
Yeah.
I got these on Amazon. This ain't a McCoy. This is just a set, had all different colors, and I like when I'm entertaining. And this is family. This ain't when we talk about parties, if you ever hear us talk about having a party, a get together, it's always family oriented, and probably the preacher and his wife will be. I mean, it's not a party like woohoo. It's more like a ha. But anyhow, if I have company over, I don't like to have coffee cups matching. They can all match in looks and size, but I want them to have different colors so they can claim theirs. And when you set it down, you go, "That's my cup." Same thing when it's Christmas time when we have Russian tea and punches and hot coffee, and I want everybody to have their own cups, so we have a ton of Christmas coffee mugs. They're all different. Not two of them match. And well, Mama's got some matching in there. We don't use those. I'm talking about just old mugs and stuff we picked up everywhere. People would give us. You know how people give you. I used to get them when I was in school system. You know, they thought that was a good gift, and it was. It's a great gift. And so I've got tons of Christmas, but I want everybody to have their own so they can claim it. Or if they don't claim theirs, I really don't care. I just want to claim mine. Like in this set of mugs that I drink out of, they are all different color. And so I know I've got the one with burgundy and green, and I'll claim it all day today. And that way, everybody's got their own cup. They make little fancy jewelry for cups and stuff. I ain't got time to put jewelry on a mug. Ain't gonna happen. So I just get different colors. Ours, here's the one I had last night. If you got different colors of these, you can use them the same way. And I do. But, you know, that's just a little thing. Y'all who have friends over, you know what I'm talking about. Good morning. Love McCoy. Juanita, I do too. McCoy is. Do you have any McCoy wall pockets or anything, Juanita? My granny used to have several of those. And it was just a ceramic. Usually it had a bird or a face or something, and you hung it on the wall and people would stick flowers in them or stick wooden spoons or something like that. And they were called wall pockets or ferns. They're a popular little McCoy item. It's all antique stuff. But the brown drip McCoy dishes, I just love them.
Is that what that picture is up there?
That picture and that other little thing.
Over here's a bowl.
Mm-hmm. And that mixing bowl that I use to mix dressings and stuff up in that little brown one. It's a McCoy brown. I think they call it a brown drip because it's the edge and it kind of drips on the side. All right. We just wanted to check in. We were sitting here and Mama said, "I'm not even dressed. Look at me." I said, "You look just fine."
Well, I'm dressed. I just.
Well, she means her outdoor going clothes.
Yeah.
I usually, my like is I get up early. I come in and start my coffee. I go back and get ready. And then I put on my clothes and I want to be ready to hit the road if I need to by 6 o'clock. Or somebody rings the doorbell. Or somebody just stops by. Or if I hear a noise outside, I want to go up there and see what it is. And I just like to be ready to go. I know it's Saturday and a lot of people think, I just like to sit around. And people from work from home will say, my favorite part is working in my pajamas. I don't know if I could work without being ready. It'd be hard.
I got my house coat on because I was cold. And I put it
on.
on.
Mama will lay around in the house coat all day. She don't care about it.
But I have clothes on. Sometimes I leave my
But here's the thing about Mama. She'll go to the door.
It don't bother me.
She'll go out to the mailbox with that red house coat on. It goes all the way to her ankles. It's kind of a cute.
Well, I've got clothes on under it. It's just like a coat in here.
I know. All right, enough foolishness. Good morning from Perry, Florida.
Right, I've never heard of that.
I think I've been to Perry. Do you still have Abby? No, Lois, she has us. We are her pet people. I swore-ish that I would never get attached to another one after Maggie. Yes, that's it. I'm through.
It didn't last a month.
2 or 3 months. And we had Abby. Abby came on the 26th of December. And I loved her first time I seen her.
There's a little dog come the 26th of December, but we've got a big dog now.
Mama, quit judging her. She's beautiful. I'm gonna take a picture and post on here so y'all can see. She's not like Mama's got. She's thinking she's like waddling around like a piglet. She's not. She's perfect.
She's perfectly round.
Mama, she is not. I don't even think she's gained over 5 pounds.
She's twice the size she was.
Yeah, Mama, she's might be a little taller.
Did you take a picture when you first got her?
Yes, ma'am. There's pictures.
Now you compare them when you take this one.
It's not nice.
You're
to
like
take
a parent. Your child's perfect.
Yes, please. I'll put some pictures on here. Good morning from Midland, Texas.
Wow.
First time live.
Well, thank you.
Carla, where have you been? We're glad to have you.
Lauren Chester seen me in my house for
Saturday
the first
to
time.
Just had an egg and cheese toast sandwich. Ooh, Marsha, that sounds good. We had, you want to hear what we had? Mama fixed. It was a little leftovers. But we had ham from that big ham. We're still eating that ham. We've been eating it ever since we
It's
got
gone
that.
now.
It's gone. So we had a little piece of that ham left. We had the hot sausage that we tried. Did you eat mild or hot?
Hot,
It was good, wasn't it?
yeah.
It's not too hot. If you've been wondering about it, you get it. It's spicy. It's sausage spicy. It's good. It's not hot. It's not going to burn you up. You don't even have to have a glass of water. You're fine.
I do. You don't.
You didn't have no water.
I had a cup of coffee.
Coffee. Hot coffee soothed her savage sausage burning tongue. Went bad. And we had some leftover biscuits from the other night that Mama made. And then we had fresh eggs made this morning. And we had some leftover cinnamon apples from the other day. So we had cinnamon apples, sausage, ham, a little piece of bacon. I don't know where that came from. That could have been one of Abby's bacon strips.
Oh, I don't think it was.
And
You ate it anyway.
I now know why she likes it so good. And Mama's homemade bit. It was a good little breakfast.
It was clean up Saturday, folks.
Clean up Saturday. And it was good for us. And that may be all we get today. We didn't eat another thing last night. After we ate those pinwheels,
Oh, they filled me up. It's a lot.
Mama went to bed about 15 minutes after we went off of here. She said she's cold.
I was.
And she done turned her TV off and done got her electric throw turned off. So she said, I'm just going to go into bed. So did you go to sleep or did you go to watch TV?
I went to sleep. Oh,
Did you sleep well last night?
pretty well.
You look all perky and
I
chipper.
feel a lot better than I did yesterday.
Okay.
Slept better.
She hadn't slept the night before. Anyway, I messed around and then I went to bed a little later. I stayed up late. It was probably going on 10 o'clock before I went to bed.
Woo.
And I got in there and started reading a book. Mistake. I shouldn't have done that. And then it's probably 11:30 or so before I went to sleep. But that's the way it goes.
Quit. You're going to tear that speaker cover up playing with it, tying it in knots.
It's fine, Mama. I'll put it. No, that'll make a horrible noise. I bet. I see 2 from Midland. Oh, we got 2 from Midland. Midland, welcome aboard.
Midland.
Good morning, Midland, Texas. Good morning, John and Mama. Hey, Julie. Hello, hello. What are y'all going to do today? Give us some idea. Steamed veggies and rice tonight. Ooh, that sounds good. Roasted chicken legs. Oh, Brent, I love chicken legs. Mama don't care for them. And for a while, we never had them. Ever.
I never did eat.
When I was a child, I loved chicken legs. I mean, it was just, I love the dark meat. I love the leg. I love the thigh. That's my favorite
Me and your
pieces.
daddy didn't care for them.
And when your parents don't care for it and they don't buy them.
You don't get
Mama used to buy whole chicken, so I always got a leg or two. She quit buying whole chicken, started buying already cut up and boneless breast and stuff. I kind of lost them for several years. And then I was somewhere and somebody had, oh, I know, it was at the church reunion. We got a bucket of chicken, it had some legs in it. Of course, everybody run to the legs, they run to the other thing. So there was some legs left. So I just got me a leg and I thought, I'm going to try this leg. Boy, was it good. So then a friend of mine said, I love to barbecue legs, chicken legs. I thought, well, that'd be good. So I bought me some. And ever since then, every once in a while, we'll have chicken legs. Now, Mama will eat them. And every once in a while, I don't ever make her eat them. You know, I don't ever fix that only. I fix chicken legs, chicken tenders. Now, not Mama. If we just have legs, it's because she cooked. If I cook, then I make sure she has chicken tenders. I won't fix legs without tenders. But about a month ago or so, she had fixed the legs or just only had legs. And I said, well, what are you going to eat? She said, I'm going to eat a leg. Like she, you know, but I always make sure she has what she wants. But I think you like them better than you did.
I just never would eat them when I was little. I never have eaten them, liked them. I don't think I liked them.
They're good. But I tell you what she will eat, and eat them as long as they last, is wings.
I like wings.
I haven't eaten any wings because, like, if we get a bucket of chicken, I always give her all the wings because I just ain't that big a fan of them. I mean, I'll eat them buffalo wings with cheese dressing. That's a good
Now,
soup.
me and your daddy both love the wings.
Oh, they would go get wing dinners. And I'd say, bring me livers. I wouldn't go with them, but they'd stop by and bring my food sometime. That's good to me. But I love buffalo wings with blue cheese dressing, and I'm sure there'll be a bunch of those. Can you imagine if you had $1 for every barbecued buffalo whatever wing that was going to be prepared tomorrow?
Oh, wow. You might could quit work. I've already quit work.
I doubt it, but it would still be nice to have that. I can't imagine how many wings, because I would say every household that's having a party will have some kind of wings, would you not?
Oh,
Butter garlic wings. We used to have a restaurant here, I don't know if they still have it or not, they had what they call naked wings, and they were grilled wings, and they were in this beautiful, wonderful lemon garlic butter sauce, and they were as good as the wild wings. They were so good. And you wouldn't think they would be without bread, but there was. And I'm going to tell y'all, some of y'all probably don't know how easy it can be to make wings or to have wings. I should have made some. I should have bought wings that had wings. You can just fry wings.
Just wings, though, here.
You can buy the wings and just put your little buttermilk in a thing, put some flour, bread them good, fry them good, cook them like you would just fried chicken. Then get you a little bowl of Frank's hot sauce or Frank's wing sauce. I use either or interchangeably. Put that whole wing in there and roll it up and then put it on a thing to drain. I know it looks like a bigger process than what it is. And they look red and they look beautiful and you think, that must have took a long, don't take that much. So if you can fry chicken, you can make buffalo wings. Because all it is while the chicken's hot, when you get it out of there, put it in there and roll it around and let it drain and put it on a rack. Let it drain out. That's how I make them. Now, I don't know how some of y'all probably have I see guys on there all the time with grills and they cook them for so many hours. And I buttermilk, roll them in some milk.
Fix them in the crock pot too, don't you? Hot wings.
You can.
Wings.
You can, but my version is the same thing we used at the restaurant, but that's how we made them. It would just be, we did my favorite thing instead of wings, since I use buffalo tenders. And I cut them in half before I fry them. Put them in buttermilk. Put all the same seasons in your buttermilk as you do your flour. So if you put Southern Secret in your buttermilk or salt, pepper, little paprika, you know how you do them. Put that in your buttermilk, put that in your flour. Put a little bit of cornstarch in it that's going to hold that breading. And cut those tenders in half. So you've got good pieces of meat on both sides, and then fry them up. And when they get good and golden brown and fried up, take your container of your wing sauce or your hot sauce, put that hot wing in there, and put it on a rack and let it drip. They are so good. They're delicious. Now, we don't have them much, obviously, because this hot chili pepper right here
Can't eat them.
claims they're too hot for her. But I'll fix them sometime. And I'll fix them for me, and I'll fix her plain. Because that's another reason I like to do them that way. They're all plain to start with, and you can make as many as you want to hot. You may need to fix a few plain things for some people, because they like it. I like my wings really crisp. Yeah, I do too. I came across wings, so good, Korean wings. Never have tried those. Is that something you buy, or is that something you can make? If it's something you make, give me the recipe. Good morning, y'all. Hey, how are you? What are you having for Super Bowl? I put the Frank hot sauce, buttermilk, and marinate them overnight. That's one thing you can do, Angela, is put the hot sauce in the buttermilk and let them marinate. Now that's another game changer. But whoever don't like hot, it's not gonna get that. That's the reason I don't do that. Angela Britt, that's wonderful though, and that, oh, it's so good. I love it. If I'm doing all hot wings, I'll put that, and I will marinate them too. That's beautiful. A troll is back, Carolyn. We don't want no trolls. Trolls, get off here because we're fixing to block you. Leave these people alone. Go Chiefs, Kathy says. Who's for the Chiefs? Who's for the 49ers? We won't get any great debate. Everybody has their team, and they're all great. They're all great. Your team is your team. I go with teams like I do mamas. If your mama done it, your mama liked it, and you ate it as a child, it's the way to do it. Don't let nobody tell you no different. I'm having wings this weekend. Been thinking about them all week. Of course, what's your name here? Michelle, of course she's been thinking about them all week. Anytime you got wings involved, or baby back ribs, or pulled pork barbecue, that's the beauty of it. It's kind of like the weekend. We like the weekend so good because we think about it all week long. And it's that anticipation of that. It's like vacation. You have more enjoyment prior to vacation almost than you do at vacation. Because it's like, 3
Building
weeks.
up to it's a fun part.
Christmas, seeing those gifts, that's the fun part. So the anticipation of the wings for tomorrow evening, I'm sure, are on a lot of folks' minds. And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there and you gals out there have already got your wings out. You've already dropped them in some marinade. You've already started that whole process. And you're going to cook them tomorrow, probably about 3 o'clock. And you're going to be getting ready. Do you all do blue cheese dressing with your wings? Or ranch? Or do you have celery with them? A lot of people have celery with them. That's good. So what's your tray gonna look like? You're gonna have all the dips, sauces, any of that. I love honey mustard barbecue sauce. And I just make mama's honey mustard recipe. And then I take a little bit of my favorite barbecue sauce of whatever it is. And I put a little barbecue sauce in and stir it up, and you make a wonderful honey mustard barbecue dip. Do you like that, Mama?
Yeah, pretty good. I like the honey mustard by itself.
But you like the honey mustard barbecue for
Yeah.
dipping your chicken tenders in.
Fairly good.
It's good. And it's simple. There's nothing to it. Now, let me tell you this. I just said I made Mama's recipe and all that. You ain't got time for all that mess, maybe. If I don't have time for that mess, I just get some Ken's honey mustard, some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue, and I would make it. I put the Ken's out in a bowl, and I put me a couple of tablespoons of barbecue in it, maybe 3, maybe 4, whatever you like. Keep tasting of it, keep this out, and you can make it that way too. It's very good. But Mama's honey mustard is not terribly hard to make.
No, it's easy. And I like it sweeter than they some of it, the vinegar, and some of it you buy is more wangier.
If we cook again today, Mama, we got some chicken tenders. Or we might cook it tomorrow for Sunday lunch.
That sounds pretty good.
And we could have regular for the mild folks. And then some of us might whoop up some
Honey mustard barbecue.
and if Mama will do that for us. And I might do little hot tenders. Just shakings tomorrow. We'll see. That sounds awful good for a Super Bowl Sunday, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
And you like chicken tender. We can have mashed potatoes and green beans with it. Either talked us into it. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you have people in your house that don't like it, a lot of y'all have kids that don't like hot. There's usually a way to make everybody happy. Batch cooking. That's like those little casserole dishes I bought. I've got some small ones, but those red ones that I had gotten just to individuals, we can do all kinds of things different in those. That was one of the reasons I got those, because I want to do a tuna casserole. And on that night, Mama will have chicken casserole with chicken and macaroni and the whole stuff. So just a little, mix it up now. If you want hot chicken, you can usually get there. And if some else don't, they can usually get what they want too. It works out pretty good, doesn't it, Mama?
Yeah.
We do personal pizzas that way too sometimes. On tortilla shells, y'all send us to it. You make your own.
We'll have chips and salsa and
love chips and salsa.
super.
Queso. Don't make it too hard on yourself. If you got a big group coming over, of course you'll want to put out a charcuterie board or some wings and all that stuff. And
those little pinwheels you made was a good idea.
Those are good. Those are real
chips
good.
and salsa.
The pinwheels.
I even thought about those celery sticks, peanut butter and raisins.
Anthonologue.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all said that. One of y'all said that the other night.
Yeah, I thought about fixing something. That would be a good item to fix.
We could fix those.
And
we're not having a Super Bowl party.
no, we're not.
But we like to share ideas and stuff. But you know, most things like Super Bowl snacks and all that, it's just your favorite snack. Sometimes at church we just have instead of a dinner, we'll just have a snacking, and we'll say, everybody bring your favorite finger food. And we will have the best meal. We will have homemade pimento cheese sandwiches. We'll have egg salad sandwiches. We'll have bologna salad sandwiches. I mean, people will bring a variety of good things. We'll have celery stuffed with all kinds of good things. We'll have ham and pickle roll-ups. You just name it. It just keeps going and going and going. Asian slaw. It just keeps going. And it's
And
wonderful.
a thing that I've learned over several years back, I always thought of deviled eggs is with a big meal.
Mm-mm.
But deviled eggs is a big item on a snack.
Deviled eggs are wonderful. Now, I would have, if I was having a big bunch of people here tomorrow night, I would do some deviled eggs. And I would do plain old deviled eggs with paprika on them. I would do eggs with some avocado. I would do eggs with bacon. Some with a bacon tomato. Some I put a little hot sauce in, and I'd have a variety of plain old deviled eggs.
I just never, in my way I was raised, we just never had deviled eggs unless we had a meal, you know, meat and potatoes and
I know people right here, local people that,
yeah,
and they only have them on Christmas.
yeah.
And I learned that when I was at work, and I said, "Oh, Christmas dinner will be this week," and I said, "I can't wait for turkey and dressing and ham and all the fixings," and she said, "And the deviled eggs. I live for the deviled eggs." And I said, "Oh yeah, I like the deviled eggs." And she said, "It's the only time of the year we have them." And I said, "Really?"
It's strange for us to hear that.
I said,
We have
"Really?
them all the time.
We have them 6-8 times a year."
No more than
Oh, I would love to have them more. I said, "It's not a holiday food. We have them on Sunday. If Mom fixes fried chicken, coleslaw, and all the trimmings, we're probably going to have a deviled egg."
Yeah.
And she said, "Never. We only have them on Christmas." And her aunt's the only one that made them. I said, you're going to have to expand. Deviled eggs is great to just have. And deviled eggs are so versatile, you can't go wrong with them. If you fixed 12 eggs and had 24 halves, and you ended up having half of them left, you ain't lost a thing. Because you can take those and make egg salad out of them. They're wonderful.
You can fix them so many varieties. Now, I like sweet pickle relish in mine. A lot of people like dill pickles in theirs. And like you said, you can fix them up.
You can have egg salad sandwiches the next day. You can throw them in a potato salad and they mix up. Oh, they're so good. You can put them in a pasta salad. You ain't going to lose on some deviled eggs. Now, I'm just going to tell you. You can take a standard Sunday lunch deviled egg the next day and put you some real bacon bits on it, put you a jalapeno on it. You can doctor them back up and have them for lunch and you'll think you've had something brand new. They're wonderful. They're a wonderful appetizer. Put you out some tomorrow night and see how many's left. If you have a bunch of people coming over, they'll be gone. They'll be gone. And it's a finger food. Quick and easy. Take it and go. But there's all kinds of goodies. Good goodies. Awful goodies. Awful good goodies, ain't they, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
Mama, if you could fix what you wanted right now for a party, what would it be? I've got it in my mind, a snapshot.
Party, just for people coming.
For people coming.
I'd probably fix egg salad and ham salad, chicken salad, and just cheese tray with crackers.
Yeah, so what would the number one thing that you would fix that we love to fix and it's so simple?
Oh, Lord, I don't know.
What's your favorite?
My favorite, I can't.
What's your favorite Christmas munchie?
Oh, cheese balls, cream cheese with red pepper jelly on it.
You can't get easier than that.
It's simple, oh so simple, but it's good.
It's so simple.
Got poor little Alyssa hooked on it.
Take you a cake of cream cheese and slice it in the middle long ways like 2 sticks of butter. Put them on there and pour your favorite pepper jelly over it. Put crackers around it. You got an automatic party favorite.
And leave the jar set out because if there are people like me, I put a little extra.
Do you see why she keeps me confused?
But pepper jelly, the mild, now I don't try the hot, the mild is pretty good.
Mama loves pepper jelly.
The mild.
She won't make honey mustard hardly without putting red pepper flakes in it.
It's just a pinch to make it.
But if I put that same amount in a casserole, is number 13, you've got to burn us up. That's way too much.
All in the mind up here.
So when she says she don't like hot stuff, I'm like, pepper jelly.
It's mild.
Red flakes.
It's a different. It's a different. If you
Right,
use
here's the
hot
difference
peppers
inside there.
in the head.
I think sometimes she's rolled her hair too tight.
I don't even roll my hair.
She's got it in her head. She don't like it. But some of her favorite things is hot stuff. Her favorite dress in the whole wide world, without a doubt, without any debate, is honey mustard. And what does it have in it? About 2 shakes of red flakes in it, the ground red pepper. And I'm like, this is your favorite dish, and you put red pepper in it? She had me in here a month ago. I can't find that red pepper. I said, what on earth are you looking for it for, first of all? And I said, honey mustard? She said, yes, sir, I need my red pepper. I said, oh, let me find it. Because now here's what I do. You know, we got those cabinets above the microwave up there. Sometimes I'll put my spices up there because she ain't going to use them and it's full down here. So if it's hot or real spicy, I'll put it up there. So sure enough, I'd set the jar up there high. And she was like, put that down here where I can get to it.
I cleaned out a little bit of the spice cabinet the other day.
I made one honey mustard. When you're not here, I said, yes, ma'am. So now the red pepper lives on the bottom shelf.
And I'm going to work some more on it, so I hope to get it straightened up.
The red pepper lives on the very bottom shelf so she can get to it. But she'll tell you all I burn her up.
I've got it in my mind. I'm going to put...
Now that hot sausage, she made 6 patties yesterday. And we ate 2 yesterday, was it?
I guess I can't.
Anyhow, we had 4 left this morning. She ate another one this morning. Not a word of complaint. She likes it. But she'll tell you it's pretty hot now.
Yeah, it is hot.
But you like it, don't you, Mama?
It tastes real good. The Swaggerty. Now that other brand,
You didn't like it.
I didn't care for it. It didn't.
We still have some of it left, and I'm going to put it in a
dish. Might be all right.
I'm going to put it in a casserole. We're going to fix that in a few days. And I'm going to have that hot sausage and hamburger mixed. What do you think about that? All right, Mama. Anything else you want to say or do this morning? You want to sing or dance for them?
No. You caught me in my house coat.
Well, you look snuggly and warm, and you're covered up.
That's what I wanted, snuggly and warm. I've been chilling. Rainy weather makes me freeze.
Snowy weather.
Well, snowy always makes me
Cloudy
freeze.
weather.
Cloudy skies makes me freeze.
If it ain't 110 in July, she's cold.
We was in Florida when Johnny was little. 4th of July to beat it all. Very hot part. And guess what? I wore a jacket.
To the beach.
He was young, but he was about ashamed to go with
I said,
me.
why are you wearing a coat?
The wind off of the water made me
That wind
chill.
gets me cold.
He went even though he was kind of ashamed of me.
I was a teenager. I didn't have to hang with her. I left. Is that your mom over there in the parka? Yeah. That's her. Have y'all seen a little lady around here with a coat on? That's my mama.
He said, Mama, get rid of that coat. You're in Florida, July. I said, I can't help where I'm at. If I'm cold, I'm cold.
In my vehicle, there's 2 blankets for her. If it's July, she's got the blanket on. If it's January, she's got the blanket on. In July,
I got 2 of them on.
she'll also have the seat on. It's got a heated seat.
Somebody runs the air conditioners, and I can't stand it.
I keep the air conditioner on 73 when she's in there. And it's hot outside. I mean, 73 is not bad in the vehicle.
It's not always 73.
Mama, it's 70. It's 73, 74, 72, somewhere in there always. I don't never turn it down on low like when I'm in there. Mm-hmm. When I'm in there, it keeps a can of a bottle of water cold or a can of Coke will stay cold. I don't do that to her. I make sure it's. I always keep it where I'm just sweating a little bit, but I can still breathe. That's what temperature it's on. And sometimes she'll have it on like 74, and I'm like, Mama, I need to breathe a few minutes.
My oldest sister, when she'd go with me, she'd say, that heater sure is awful good. Still saying, turn that heat down, she'd say.
I have
that heater is awful good.
It's just, well, I'm warmed up now. You can turn it down a notch.
And I mean just a notch, not much.
All right, Mama. We need to go. We'll let these people go. They probably got somewhere to go.
You just got us on here and tell everybody up. I wasn't going to do nothing, no way.
Sorry, y'all. I held y'all up. Y'all have a blessed day. Enjoy your day. Make some memories. Or just sit around and read a book.
Yeah, it's a good day to read.
It is a good day to read.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, any day's a good day to read, but rainy.
Some days are better than others.
Yeah.
Today would be a pretty good, especially if I hear some rain on the tin roof out there. I could sit out there and read till I fell asleep.
Oh, yeah.
That's how long I'd read till I fell asleep. All right. Say goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama. God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Y'all have a blessed day.